I want to talk about Amazon, self-publishing, having an Amazon shop, no ethical consumption. The other day, I saw folks being critical of Madeline Pendleton for having a book published through Amazon. Like, there's lots of ways that you could absolutely criticize them and their business practice, their anti-Blackness, et cetera, et cetera. But as somebody who is in the process of writing 2 books and I can never seem to finish them because life gets really crazy, there are really limited options for folks to not only publish, but distribute their books if they are small independent authors. I would encourage us not to fall into the kind of puritanical black and white one-upmanship thinking that Madeline is so prone to. Because of all the things I would call them out on, publishing a book or selling a book through Amazon is not one of them. Amazon really has a monopoly on both the self-publishing and the book distribution for small authors market. Some of you may know I went back and forth for years on whether to open up an Amazon affiliate shop with in connection with my YouTube. I hate Amazon. You want to know how much I hate it? My mother-in-law and I are low contact, like almost no contact. And her level of petty is sending the children Amazon gift cards for Christmas so that we will have to use that service to spend the cards because, yeah. So I really agonized over it. And the thing that tipped me into opening up an Amazon shop was the number of my mutuals, my friends who are permaculture authors or sustainable agriculture authors who are either self-published or use Amazon to distribute their books. And there is no other way for those authors to get their books sold or out to an audience. And I recognize the no ethical consumption under capitalism, the fact that they have to write and publish and distribute books in a system that they did not create. And absolutely is not ethical. I mean, if you want to talk about ethics and sustainability, the book printing and publishing in China business, don't look at the environmental costs or the questionable labor practices of, most of those book talk books that you're buying. And I have honestly always felt like shit having an Amazon store. I felt conflicted about it the entire time. I have made $189 from my Amazon shop, and 100% of that has been donated to charity because I can't handle making money off of it. And I have heard from, I asked my YouTube subscribers, should I open up an Amazon shop? And the majority of them were like, yes, because I live in a rural location. I have to use Amazon to get a number of products and books. I can't get them any other way. But I've never felt good. I've never felt good about it. Like I said, I have not taken any of the money because it feels gross. It feels terrible. So a while back, actually before Bezos pulled the Kamala endorsement, maybe it was like almost a year ago now, I tried to close my Amazon shop and I can't. So it's still up. I have my whole list of recommended books in all kinds of, different genres. And for all of those, I'm always like, here's books I recommend. Don't buy them from here. Try and get them from your library or see if you can look up the author directly. If they have a website, you can buy from there. Like, I'm always very, very clear, like, don't buy through this link. But obviously some people have because I've made a little bit of money that way because they might not have any other option. But I tried to close my shop and there is no way. I can't shut it down. There's supposed to be a way, but it's not available to me. It's like grayed out. I cannot disconnect or disable my shop. So please don't buy anything from it. And if you happen to, I will be donating 100% of the money. But also, I understand why small independent authors use Amazon for publishing and use it for distribution. Nothing we do is going to be perfectly ethical in this society, and sometimes our choices are really limited. You know how I talk about good, better, best? Especially for small authors, best is not available, better is not available, and the only options that you have barely qualify as good unless you are independently wealthy and can self-publish through another means and can afford to fund your own book tour and afford your own distribution. So yeah, I would encourage us to have nuance in this discourse, not to engage in puritanical, self-righteous, call-outs. And also not get distracted by those areas when there are lots of valid things to call out and to call people in on.